Hello, everybody. It's Andrew Feel, and I'm here to remember um, the horrid day of September 11th, 2001. In 1993, years before this date, and there was a bombing attack that was attempted against the World Trade Center that failed. But in 2001, terrorists took over the cockpits of multiple planes headed across the country and used that extra fuel to go into the both twin towers of the World Trade Center. This is early in the morning. Uh, you know, uh, there were short flights from Boston to New York. They were only like half an hour. The people couldn't organize in time or even know what was going on, and they used the people in those flights and the as sacrifices along with themselves and use those planes as like weapons to take down both towers of the World Trade Center. And deep condolences to those people on those flights that, you know, or use as sacrifices, like I said, and, you know, were just going on a flight to maybe their homes or wherever, and were just used as weapons against their own nation and were um, murdered. And there was a third flight that also crashed, but in a field in Pennsylvania, Flight 93, where the people uh, fought against the terrorists and broke into the cockpit and forced them to crash before they were going to go into another building, maybe the Sears Tower, Empire State Building, um, the White House. Who knows where they would have attacked? Could have been anywhere in the U.S. But their flight was delayed, and they heard about the other planes, and they saw that their plane was turning around. So they gathered the strength and courage to go against those terrorists and ultimately win and make sure that even though they all lost their lives, that made sure that no more lives were lost in the process of them attacking a building or whatever their plan was, but to stop their plan in the sake of America. And condolences to people on all of those flights, in all of the buildings, in anywhere near that area where the towers fell and the debris, the first responders who had the courage to go inside those burning buildings and to go around the buildings and try to save some people during this crazy time. Um, yeah, so just we need to remember these people and the heroism that came out of those people in the heat of the moment. And sadly, uh, after those attacks, people criticized Muslims a lot for saying that it was their fault, but it's really not. You can't blame a race of people for, or like a religion, just because of some extremists who say it's in the name of religion, because they're just full of hate and hatred of America, hatred of freedom, and that does not represent all Muslims or Arabic people. It was just you know a few extremists that decided to take that extra step, and doesn't mean that all Muslims people more agreed with them or wanted this to happen. So you can't think of Muslims like that, and they're just ordinary Americans. So please don't have any hatred in your hearts towards those people in general. Extremists, yes, but not Muslims in general. And thank you for the. I'm actually thankful that America ended up finding these criminals and extremists that were hiding in Afghanistan and Pakistan, and hiding in the mountains and hiding like cowards after the acts that they committed. And thankfully, America finally got to him and got Bin Laden. So I'm thankful for that. And I'm also thankful for the American unity that we saw right after 9/11, where, like I was saying, acts of heroism, a lot of people saving people's lives, people that they didn't know, and with the first responders, and just like the American public in general, just staying every state and every person just being solidarity and being united with each other, and going through this as a nation and showing those stupid terrorists that they did not break us, yet they all they did was bring us together, united against them. And our U.S. allies also helped us during this time, and they also went to war against these terrorists and try to help us as much as they could. So special thanks to them as well. So yeah, we can never forget these events, and they changed our world and America forever. But they also brought us together more than we could have ever imagined, and prayers to those families and everyone affected. But this country, along with change, came with ways of peace and love for one another like never seen before, and I'm very thankful for that as well. So just please remember this event and remember the bad and good that came out of it. And yeah, God bless this country, and hopefully something like that will never happen again. Thank you for watching.